I saw this on TikTok the other night, but I wasn't sure if it actually was true. But apparently it is. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has built-in support for better audio tech that costs $20 for 5 years. Is this true? Do you have to pay for extra audio in Black Ops now?
If you got an extra $20 lying around somewhere, you might want to use it to pay for some better audio in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, the game apparently has built-in support for a third-party audio tool that'll improve the sound of the game. Now, in a recent blog post, Activision made mention of Black Ops 6 launching with what it calls an enhanced headphone mode that will take full advantage of Embodies immersed spatial audio technology. Now,
what? Enhanced headphone mode configuration. Configure your personalized profile for enhanced headphone mode. Personalized profile enhances your sound experience by analyzing your unique head and ear shape from a selfie video. This personalized acoustic model will provide a more immersive Call of Duty experience with increased precision and accuracy. Enhanced headphone mode is using the universal profile. Wait, that's literally just pay to win. Wait, you know how important audio is in COD? It's like Siege. Audio in Siege was one of the most important things when I played back in the day. Well, I played console, so there was no walking. So like audio, like everyone always had top of the line headsets. Like if you could afford anything, you would always go for top of the line headsets because that was how you could win or lose games. And like I'm pretty sure Call of Duty is pretty much the same.
Works with both earbuds and headphones, increasing the.
Wait, hang on. What was that? It was only like one frame. Free trial activated. Immersive spatial audio profile universal. A personal profile analyzes. Okay, we did that. Oh, never mind. This is something different. Analyze your unique head and ear shape for precision sound. Universal profile assumes an average response. You're using a trial license of personalized profile. To upgrade, visit the immersive game pack storefront from Embody, available only for Black Ops 6, coming to Call of Duty Warzone in Season 1. Step 1, scan your personalized QR code. 2, create the personalized profile. And 3, set immersive spatial. What? When at one point has microtransactions gone too far? I thought the line in the sand was BMW making you pay for like heated seats in your car, but this is ridiculous.
Increasing the directional accuracy of the sounds you'll hear.
I guess technically that's a subscription model, but
gameplay. Now the audio function is quite detailed, allowing users to even create a personalized profile that'll take into consideration the player's physical attributes. So if you have a big ass head, it'll take that into consideration. It's weird. Now
wait, okay, chat, am I crazy for thinking that they're going to use this as data too? Like they're going to keep the data of your I don't know. Like I feel like they're going to keep the video too and then like sell your data of like what your head shape is to companies that like make headphones and whatnot. Because like, let's say the average gamer has a head tilt shape like 0.2 degrees lower than the average human because they wear headphones. You know what I mean? Like some fucking bullshit, right? Like there's probably some fucking bullshit you could spam. Or it's like, oh, if you shaped your headphones slightly different, then like gamers would love it a lot more because they wear headphones all the time. Or AI too, yeah.
It'll take that into consideration. It's weird. Now, the kicker though, that got the internet buzzing.
Flats, average gamer has a head dent. Nah, don't start with me. I don't have a head dent.
Was how many of us will actually pay an extra $20 for
absolutely
audio experience?
Everyone will.
On top of the hefty price tag for the new game.
Everyone will though, that's the problem. Everyone will, because it's a gameplay feature. Like if you want to play Call of Duty, let's say Call of Duty is your main game, right? Like I'll explain from my point of view in Overwatch, right? If I play Overwatch 30, 40, 50 hours a week, right? If I buy this extra system, I'm going to all of a sudden be able to hear people from halfway across the map and not get snuck up on anymore, or not have an echo fly out of the sky and assassinate me. Dude, you're going to I'm getting a worse experience and people are outplaying me off of this stupid system and you're going to get frustrated and you're going to buy it. That's bullshit though. It shouldn't even exist. It shouldn't exist, period. But people will buy it. That's the problem. People will buy the out of it. And that's what's up. And you know what's going to create? It's going to create a whole meta where like if you hear someone's like, oh, you bought the extra audio thing. Even if they didn't. And so like everyone's going to be mad. Holy shit, this is so ass.
I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Comment and let's discuss.
I mean, I'm all for having better audio in video games, but like why is the cost getting put onto the consumer? Like that's part of making the game. Hello? HRTF experience even further by creating a personalized profile that takes into account the player's physical attributes. So let me make you an example of something that people would not do. People would not buy it if it was like, for example, ray tracing. Like, do you care about getting more getting ray tracing in Call of Duty? No, you probably don't give a fuck. Like, the average gamer does not give a fuck about getting ray tracing at all. But audio is an actual gameplay advantage. You could argue ray tracing could be an advantage because you can see clearer, but not really. Not really. It's not any different. But like, this opens the question: where does it end? What if you could pay for more frames? That is a scary route to go down. You can actually. That's the scary part. How? DLSS 3 does frame gen. You can. NVIDIA just getting a better GPU. I don't think that's the same. That's hardware. That's different than the game. That's hardware. You guys are pushing it. You're pushing the argument at that point. Like, if someone has better hardware and just has a better PC, of course they're gonna have better frames. Like, what are you gonna do about that as a game company? That's different than the game gatekeeping your frames, and you can only unlock higher frames if they put it behind a paywall. You got your false equivalency here. Anybody pushes the world of video games or pushing the world of video games has flown under the radar with puzzled queries from players of Final Fantasy 14 and Cyberpunk 77, mostly relegated to the forums. Emity staff have spent time addressing concerns, pointing out that there's a free trial, and extolling benefits from their tech. Wait a minute, pause. Do you have to pay for the enhanced audio in Final Fantasy and Cyberpunk 2? Is that a thing in those games? Wait, you do? But I'm assuming it actually doesn't create that big of a problem, though, in those games, because you don't need audio. Right? Like, you don't need better audio. Like, you don't need better audio for Cyberpunk. You don't need better audio for Final Fantasy. It doesn't give you a competitive advantage. So how long have they been around? I see a post from 3 years ago on Reddit. It's only got 15 upvotes on it, though. And it's like talking about the spatial audio pack. I'm guessing this was Final Fantasy? Yeah, it is, because it's r/Final Fantasy. So it's been around for years, but they've never pushed into competitive games. That's crazy. Call of Duty leans more heavily on audio and competitive gameplay than Final Fantasy and Cyberpunk, so there's a genuine sense that any audio advantage, whether it's paid for or free, will have a meaningful impact on a visual battlefield. Yeah, that's just greedy. This is not, it's not the same thing as a game like Cyberpunk or Final Fantasy. It actually will give you a competitive advantage. That's really fucked up. That is actually genuinely very fucked up. That I hope that people don't buy it, but they will. That's the problem. They will.